Alrighty, welcome to Wednesday night, late night with Deep Sheep. We have Camden, that is me. We also have here Spencer, the Maple Leaf, and we have Alex, the Hogan.
We fight dogs.
So yeah, this is Late Night with Deep Sheep, number 5.
What's going on, guys? Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm doing pretty
They
good.
can't hear you, silly.
That's pretty good. I'm doing quite a
He could pull
spiffy.
a door and be like, "Where should we go?"
And then wait, you have to
Okay,
wait
you start
20
that shit. I'm
seconds.
gonna go ahead and start writing my suicide note as we speak.
Okay.
Ooh, suicide notes. Nice.
I know, they're delicious.
I mean, I've never tasted one.
I have. They're not that appetizing.
So
You
Camden,
said they were delicious.
I really just wanted to take this time to kind of talk about some stories because since Late Night with Deep Sheep number 3, I was so fascinated by your thug year stories.
Yeah, kindergarten.
So I think we should just get it right into some like school stories, just stories that
Yeah,
have happened
right
throughout
into
our life.
Oh,
Alright.
man, let me tell you a couple stories about me. But first, Camden Prisoner, everybody! Insert applause here.
Wait, what was I supposed to do?
Just say so. Just tell us something that happened to you while you was in high school.
While me was in high school. Okay.
Yeah, just a funny a quick little funny for all of us to be like, oh my god, Camden, it's so funny.
All right.
That's what we're rolling with tonight, guys.
Well, I didn't have
Enjoy
anything planned, but I have something funny that happened today, which is what I had planned on
Alright,
starting
let's hear
with.
it.
So
Say
I
it.
was okay. So like in Annapolis, it's not really the beach, but it's like the bay. And my grandma lives in this neighborhood where you can. Her own neighborhood kind of has like their own little beach, which is kind of just like a football field wide. But out in the water, there's docks and stuff, so you can jump off and do flips and shiz. And then
Yep.
so we had
always fun.
an inner tube. So what me and my friends did, I got to bring my friends now. What we did today, we did tricks and stuff off the dock, and then would land on or through the tube, and we like played horse with it. And I
Oh,
did
that's
this
cool.
one where I said, okay, you're gonna do a flip off the dock and then land sitting on the inner tube. And then so I flipped off the dock, and then I landed in the inner tube, and I tried getting out, but I was stuck.
Oh.
So they had to push me.
Holy
They had to
shit.
pull me all the way back. Like my butt was stuck. I have a bubble butt, not gonna lie. They had to
Bubble butt.
they had to
Bubble
pull me all the way
butt.
back to shore, and then my mom and my grandma were just like sitting there pulling on the tube, trying to get me out. And then they had to pop it.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, they were just
Oh,
my grandpa was
God.
just like, "Screw this is tiring," and then he just popped it with skizzers.
Skizzers?
Yeah, it's spelt like that. Why
What the
shouldn't
fuck
we
are
say it like
skizzers?
that?
What are skizzers?
Well, it's spelt like that. Why shouldn't we say it like that?
I agree with Camden on this one.
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about with skizzers.
Whoever made the English language messed up. All right, that's what happened.
Are you talking about scissors?
Well, it's spelled SCI, which sounds like skizzers.
All right, so moving on.
At least they're not like.
So moving on.
At least they're not like skeeters.
So moving on,
Skeeter.
we're gonna now go to my next story, or my first story, I guess. But
Yeah, that's your first, you dumb, stupid face.
I am a dumb,
me.
stupid face.
Oh, fucking shots!
But
I'm
anyways,
trying to be nice.
this actually wasn't like a high school story because I've only been in high school for
2 in a row.
yeah. This one actually isn't really a high school story. It's actually it happened during the summer of I think 2012. I was hanging out with some friends, and yeah, there was this like swampy pond area, and like I'm serious, it was straight out of like Skyrim, and like straight out of freaking Shrek. I swear, like Fiona, Shrek, and Donkey lived there, so I got to meet the
They
trio.
were all there.
Yeah, they were all there.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I got their autograph and everything.
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, kick ass.
I got their autograph for the second time at
Fuck
Florida,
Eddie.
in Florida when I went to Universal,
know
but the
you.
first time I actually met them was at that swamp there. So that
They're
was pretty
not
nice.
real.
Yes, they are. Anyways, so I was just like hanging out and stuff like that, and just randomly people started throwing each other into the pond, and I was like, that's really gross. Like,
and then you said, "Uh-oh, I'm short. I have a weak advantage."
I did say that, like, out loud in front of everyone who was watching me.
Well, you don't say that out loud, stupid. God.
Well, I did. Anyway, basically, what happened next is, because that water is super murky, super disgusting, and Einstein and Hawking over here decided to frickin' pick me up, like, without me, I was still eating my sandwich and stuff like that. They just picked me up and they were like, all right, you're going in. Thankfully, the sandwich was safe. It didn't go into the pond, which is really...
Fuck yeah, dude. You gotta protect the
I
sandwich.
was gonna ask, like, in mid-sandwich eating?
Yeah, it was... I know.
That's messed up.
What dickheads. But anyways, they picked me up, and they frickin' threw me in. Well, that wasn't the greatest idea, because I came out with my entire leg covered in blood, saying, all right, I need to go to the hospital and stuff like that, and I had to get stitches, because apparently what happened was I went...
You had to get stitches because kids were dumbasses.
Yeah, and basically, I guess what happened was
You got to the doctor saying, like, and the doctor was like, so what happened here? My friends were dumbasses.
Yeah, that's exactly what I told him.
And then he understood.
He did.
Moral of the story, kids, pick your friends wisely.
But apparently, like, I sliced my knee open on a rock, which was not... That was not very fun. It was weird, though, because when I stepped out, it didn't hurt that much. It felt like getting a scrape, but when I stepped out, I was like, wow, I'm bleeding very heavily. Like, very, very heavily. So, that was my story, and, yeah, thank you guys for doing that, because now I have a permanent scar on my knee. Yeah.
You can point them out
hey,
so
dude,
you can beat them up
chicks
on the
love
streets.
scars. Chicks love scars, man. You just gotta roll with it.
Yep.
Yeah, say like you got bit by a dragon.
Now, Alex, do you have any stories to tell us, like kindergarten stories? Because you are
I know
a
Alex
hooligan.
has stories.
Let's see. I've got a plethora, whatever the
Plethora.
fuck. You know, I got a plethora. You know, I talk at a third grade level, man. Give me a fucking break. Well, I'll actually tell you. Yeah, pretty much. Fucking throat. Come on, get together. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you a story that happened to me whenever I was at work. Now, at work, we have to wear this big ass utility belt, and this belt, it almost looks is like the fucking size of Batman's utility belt. Only we don't have any of the cool shit. Anyway,
and for those of you guys who are new to the series, Alex works at.
You son of a fucking bitch! Shut your whore mouth, all right? You piece of shit. Okay, you get to edit that out again, you fuck boy. Okay. Anyway,
this comes out.
Well, at work,
late night.
we have to wear this fucking belt that has all of our equipment to do our job. Well, my colon says, "Hey, bud, it's been a while. Let's spend some us time together." And I'm like, "You're not fucking doing this. I'm on the clock." And then my colon's like, "Well, guess what, asshole? The 310, the Yulma's coming, and it's about to pull into the fucking station." So I'm like, "Oh hell!" So I have to go leave my post. I have to fucking bolt all the way to the back of the bathroom, and then the way that this belt is set up, it's a 2-stage like belt buckle. You have to depress the lock, and then you have to press a button for it to actually, come undone. But from where I got, like, they sent us like a whole fuck. Watch me how I English. Anyway, they sent us a whole bunch of new models. They sent us a bunch of new models to where it was kind of set up differently, and I was kind of not used to it. So I kept trying to depress the lock and get it unbuttoned, and I was just sitting there in the fucking stalls, and I was just trying to get this buckle to unbutton. I'm like, "Fuck, come on, I gotta shit." So I'm pretty much having to play beat the clock with my fucking belt here, and so about after like 3 minutes of wrestling this fucking demon belt creature,
the belt's like,
I had to throw my fucking belt halfway across the room. Or halfway across the stall, and I threw my pants down, And just like in Roadhouse, I dropped a damn double deuce, and it came out violent.
Roadhouse.
I love that episode of Family Guy where Peter Griffin gets the DVD copy of Roadhouse, and there's that one part when he's watching it, and it's like, help, help, these guys are trying to get their way with me. And he goes, not while my scrotum's pressed up to my stomach in these jeans, they won't. I just love that.
Damn.
Roadhouse.
But anyway, so this shit comes out violent. Like, I get that disgusting feeling whenever when my shit hit the water, it splashed back up and it like got on my ass, and I was like, oh god, because I hate that fucking feeling.
I thought you were actually coughing.
So guys, tune in next week
I
for
was-
another episode where we talk about stories that involve shit.
All of them lead to that at some
Yeah.
point. Every story
Holy
leads to that
shit.
at some point. You can't blame us.
Yeah.
Eventually it does.
Yeah.
And
see?
I probably now this is the best part of the story. I was in the bathroom for about 15 to 20 minutes.
That's like
That's a long fucking time. Yeah, that's like a Chris crap or Christopher crap.
Crisscross.
And I felt so bad because I mean I felt like I lost 20 pounds. You know, fuck all this advertising and shit on TV. If you want to lose weight, take you some like what I had.
Tie a utility belt around yourself and then ask your colon to spend some you time.
On top of that utility belt, do you have a fanny pack?
No.
That'd be awesome.
If
And
my job
homosexual.
required me to wear a fanny pack, I'd probably fucking shoot myself.
Or quit.
And then as soon as I come out of the stall, one of my coworkers is there and he's like, "Hey, are you okay?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't know. I felt like I just shit a burger that I had in 2003. I am not feeling good." He's like, "Look at it this way, man. You just got paid to be on the you're on the clock, and you were taking a shit. You were literally
For
getting
like
paid to
20
take a
minutes.
shit. A 20-minute shit I got paid for." I was like,
You're
"Oh my
right.
god, this is amazing.
Thank you,
I need to
utility
have bowel
belt.
movements at work more."
Thank you, utility belt. Welcome.
But to sum it all up, I fucking hate the belt.
But it helped you get paid for doing nothing.
I had to wrestle with this thing. I had to wrestle with an article of clothing that's bigger than my fucking arm.
Wow.
Well, then now you know how to do it.
Anyway, let's move on to somebody
Yeah,
else who has a
see.
story, because I'll get to some of my stories later on into this evening.
Into this evening.
Now, this story I'm about to tell you guys is one of the most, like, awkward moments of my entire life, honestly.
Awkward moments.
And this happened to me when I was in
I
7th
love
grade.
it.
I guess this is Thug Year 2.0. It's 2 stories in a
Sure.
row. But anyway,
They were both in. I got you.
okay.
Gotcha.
Well, anyways,
Gotcha.
I would have this tutor that would come to my house, and I will name her Callie. She would come over to my house, and she would tutor me there because she didn't have like a certain building to do it at. But anyway, yes, she would come over to my house and stuff like that. And there was one time I was like doing notes for, I think it was Call of the Wild, that book.
Nerd.
Yeah, I was taking notes for it.
Never heard of it.
And we had to do these like definition things, like where we had to write flashcards of these new words in the book that we didn't know of. And I was on dictionary.com, all right? And while I was on my iPad, she could like see me looking it up because she watches everything I do when I'm doing work and going on dictionary.com. And luck be a lady tonight because a freaking porn ad popped up on the screen.
Nice.
And I was just like, holy shit, no. I didn't actually say that, but you know, that was my thought process when this happened. I immediately shut it off and I was like, all right, I'm gonna stick to my phone. If we can have a physical dictionary around here, I think that would be pretty nice too. But no, that was the most awkward I've ever felt in my entire life, and I will never forget that.
Oh, I have a question. Have any of you all, or just anyone in general, has anyone caught you, choking the chicken?
What? No.
Beating the patty?
What is this, SpongeBob?
Roasting the weenie.
I don't know if I need to remain silent for this portion or if I need to just.
We could just move on. That sounds like an idea.
Yeah, I'm a plead the fourth and drink the fifth on this one, ladies and gents.
What? It's plead the fifth.
No, you plead the fourth and drink the fifth, my friend.
All right. Okay.
Oh fuck! I forgot. You guys are youngsters. You don't know what I'm talking about.
We don't drink. I am not a drinker.
Well, see, I drink on
officer.
social occasions. But on those
I don't-
social
Well, I don't
occasions,
really go to social occasions.
I don't drink because I'm 15.
oh good, don't drink. If anything,
I don't drink because I'm 16.
if anything, I encourage you guys not to drink because drinking is absolutely horrible.
So that's our second rule. Our first rule is to never drink, and our second rule is to not adult.
Well,
Not
fuck, I've
adult.
already done 2 of those things.
Not adult? What is
Man.
that?
Throwback to late night number 2 when Alex said, "Do not adult." That's just don't do that. That's not what you want to do.
Oh. Alright, well, I didn't understand the joke at first.
Yeah, because
so
you're
that's
Camden
your all's
prisoner.
fault. That's your all's fault for not... Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but Camden, do you have a story?
I should have thought of one by the time you all were talking.
Wait, Alex, didn't you say that one
Oh,
time?
I have a knee-cutting story.
Alex, didn't you
and
say
it's a
that?
scar.
Shut up, Alex, or not Alex.
What the
Camden,
fuck? I wasn't even saying anything.
I meant to
Piece
say
of
Camden.
shit.
Anyway, Alex, I want you to tell the story of that kindergarten story, how you got a tongue injury.
Oh shit! My very first injury. All right, all right. Gather around the campfire here, kids.
Camden, do you have a story for us? No, actually, never mind. Screw you, Alex. I want you to tell
Well,
me.
did you say anything, asswipe?
I was about to, ass black.
Then go ahead, fucking tell your story. Then we'll
No,
get to
you
mine.
do it. I don't want it anymore.
Alex, you go.
Holy shit! What is this? Keeping it weird with the Kardashians? All right. So I was in kindergarten. This is whenever
it's
I
keeping
lived
up with the
in.
Kardashians. Gosh darn it!
What the fuck ever? I'm not that white, okay? Shit. Anyway, this was whenever I was living in North Carolina. Whenever I was in kindergarten, there was a little playground that we had out back. And we had this fake little bridge, and it was like made up of multiple logs of wood chained together, and then there was side rails. Well, a bunch of our friends decided to, like, hey, let's be badasses and jump off the fucking side rails. And they're like, oh, okay, well, let's do that. Then, I jump off of it. I'm like, oh, this is fucking cool. I feel like I could demolish a tank. Well,
What every kindergarten.
Well,
the
jumping
teacher
off a bridge, yes.
has to call us in because I guess it's time to go. I decided, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to go balls to the walls with this. So I climbed to the very top of the support beam. And I jump off, and, you know, since I'm a kindergartner, I pretty much just make fun of everything. So I saw, like, these 2 adults just jogging by. So I decided to stick my fucking tongue out going, ah! Well, whenever I fucking landed, my knee caused me to hit my chin, which caused me to stab a hole all the way through my tongue.
Ouch.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. It was delicious. Now, to me, I thought
All
I was
that
holding...
blood. Oh, and being a vampire and everything.
Well, I mean, I don't know how vampire kids work, you know.
I don't really know either.
But
Me neither.
I just thought
Anyway.
blood, vampires, delicious. All right, continue.
anyway, in my head, I thought I was gently holding my tongue from where it was bleeding. I thought I was holding it so it wouldn't fall off. But the teacher said that I was, like, pulling on it, and it was like, causing, like, the hole to rip even more. And so after they put, like, 15 napkins in my fucking mouth to shut me up and to get the blood, they finally calmed me down to where they had a paramedic come by, and the best way he could explain it would be like the most horrible thing you could ever say to a kid that just got a hole through their fucking tongue. What he said, he looked at me, and I was like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna die! and the dude just pats me on the shoulder like, no, Alex, you're gonna be okay. And I'm like, what are you guys gonna do? It hurts! And what this fucking asshole said, he said, we're gonna take a part of your pants, we're gonna put that over your tongue, and we're gonna tape a sharp needle, and we're gonna stab it up and down through your tongue to seal up the hole in your tongue. And I started flipping the fuck out. Like, I ripped off his stethoscope that he had around his neck. I tried to run out the door, and it ultimately, like, took my mom...
Can't do anything without this.
It took my mom, like, 20 minutes of negotiating with me just to, like, calm down. But I still refused to do the patch,
Alex,
or the stitching through with my tongue.
Bitch.
Dude, I was in fucking kindergarten with a hole through my tongue. How would you fucking react if some dude told you that they're gonna shove a sharp needle up and down through your fucking mouth?
See, out of all of this,
mimicking your mom.
in all of this story, I find it very shocking how Alex in this situation is more smart than Camden. Because Camden, he'd freaking bang his head against his friends in kindergarten.
It was a challenge, okay?
Okay, you also broke school property, and you also took out your kindergarten dick in front of the entire class.
What?
That's not important.
So anyway, the next couple of days from where I refused to get stitched up, the pain eventually went away, and it healed up enough to where it was almost like a tongue piercing. But the hole was so fucking big to where eventually I just started, like, playing with it. Like, one day we got served chicken noodle soup, and I decided to, like, take the little noodle, and I started, like, running it through my tongue, and I would, like, gross out everybody. I would even, like, take Sharpies and like, highlighters and just, like, shove them through my tongue, and then I'd just go around and start freaking people out, and eventually I got time out every single day for the rest of the year.
That's horrible.
Hey, watermelon tongue. Go sit in timeout.
That's freaking awful.
I was an asshole as a kid. I just thought everything was funny.
You were like flossing your tongue in front of everyone.
That's freaking horrible, man.
I'd be scarred.
I'd be pretty scarred too.
I still got the scar on my tongue. It's like a fucked up lightning, but like think of the lightning bolt on Harry Potter's forehead, but more jagged and stupid looking.
Oh. If you had like a lightning bolt on your tongue, and girls would be like, "Whoa, what's that?" And you're like, "It's a tattoo. It shows how I have a lightning bolt on my tongue." Wow.
Hey, baby, you want to know how I got this scar?
I got struck by lightning. Want to taste the electricity?
I just picture Alex, you going up to some girl, being like, "You want to know how I got this scar, baby? I jumped off of a beam in kindergarten, and slid it the entire way through, and they had to rip off a piece of my jeans and put it on my tongue and sew it." So,
and after I got stitched up, I went home and I fucked my wife.
when you were 5, of course.
5 years old and already getting hella fucking balls to the walls, deep in a bitch. Wow, I sound like white trash saying all these swag fag terms. I'm gonna stop. Okay, one of you guys go on with another story.
Well, I have a knee cutting story, like Spencer's. We were playing Manhunt. Okay, so it's like one of those front yards, and then on the side of the house there's the gate, and then like all around the backyard, and then there's like the tiny openings. And so we were playing Manhunt, and we had to get to the front. But I slid, and then so I was like sliding on my side, and then as I was still sliding, my knee like ran into the corner of one of the poles, like right at the gate opening. So I like slid through the gate, and my knee cut the corner, and it stung really bad. And for some reason I was in denial of getting a Band-Aid or anything. I don't know why I was so stupid. But I was just like crying there. What was this? I was maybe like 7 or 8. I was just like crying and like holding my knee, and I ran up on the playground so no one could see me, and then I started crying there. And then it was my friend's house, and he had some cousin over, and then he the cousin asked like, "Dude, why don't you go get that bandaged or anything?" And then my friend was like, I don't know, he just kind of has this thing where he doesn't want to be bandaged so he looks cool. And I was like, fuck you, no, I don't act like that. I'm not a pussy-ass little bitch like that. And then so I went inside and I got the biggest Band-Aid they did. And then apparently, I didn't know this, I'm small, I'm little. I like put the Band-Aid and I only put it on the top. or like I cleaned it off first and then put the Band-Aid on the top, like only the top. So imagine like half the Band-Aid was on and the other half was just like flimsy and hanging down. And to me that was like, all right, I'm done. And I walked outside, and then like 5 minutes later, I did the exact same thing. I slid and I'm at the same knee, ran into the same fence, and I fell at the exact same spot, and I cut my knee at the exact same spot. So always cover up with Band-Aids, kids.
Wrap it before you tap
I don't
it,
know
people.
how I was that dumb.
What? Wrap it before you tap it.
Wrap it before you tap it.
That had nothing to do. Wait, I don't get... okay. Alright.
Oh my god.
Alright, B-Chachos.
Alex, do you care
Gatorade
to
to
share
that.
the story of that one interesting and very polite fellow at your job?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So one day I was at work.
Ow.
You stupid fucking cunt. You are such a you know what? It's just more editing for you, fuck nugget.
Okay.
Anyway, I was at work. I was feeling pretty good. I just got my raise. No, I didn't get a raise. I got a bonus. So I'm like, oh,
At work
fuck. I fucking hate you. Why do you do this? Why do you fucking do this? Fucking...
Okay,
Anyway.
that was the last one.
Yeah, I'm sure it fucking is, you... fuck, I can't even. Anyway, I just got a bonus on my check, and I was like, fuck, I'm in a pretty good mood. So I'm walking by, going back to my post, and then a customer's walking by, and he seems, I'm going to stress this, he seems like he is in a good fucking mood, because he is smiling, and he is just walking, smiling, walking, average man, just doing average fucking white man things and average shit that fucking stupid people do. They're just happy and just fucking, that's it. So I turn to the guy, deciding to be just condescendingly nice and be like, how you doing today, man? No, I said, how you doing today, sir? He's like, he stops. He gets into a fucking stance. He puts his right foot behind his left foot, puts both of his hands in front of his pockets, he looks like he's about to summon a fucking demon, looks me dead in the eye, and he goes, you know what, I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing pretty fucking shitty now that you decided to open your mouth to me, you little fucking piece of shit. I was like, whoa!
Damn.
Like, on the outside, I was like, excuse me? But on the inside, I'm like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? I mean, I just asked you how you was.
Sad.
I just wanted to see how well he was doing. But no. He had to bite my fucking head off. And I was like,
You
talking to
put
me?
your hand over
He's
your
like-
chest and act like you have a heart attack.
so I was like,
You talking to me?
so I was like, excuse me? He's like, here I am, minding my own business, and you decide to invade my personal time, my personal space to greet me when I had no awareness of it. You insult me, you inbred piece of shit. I'm like, excuse me, but do you know what the term inbred means? He's like, yes, it is the act in which...
and like bread.
Yeah, he actually starts to go into the explanation. And it's like, I know what you fucking meant, and I almost could have lost my job from where I cussed at this guy. But I was like, I know you know what the fuck it means, but there's no reason for you to be an asshole. I was just being polite. Next time I see your fucking ugly mug, I'll be a dick to you. Is that what you want, you fucking scab? And then he just gives me the finger and walks off. And I'm
I
like,
called him a scab.
I hope you go home and your wife replaces your dental floss with fucking barbed wire.
Ooh.
I was just being nice, but no. Dude had to be a cunt.
I mean, that
hate
was
those
just
kind of
straight up
people.
mean, though. He freaking... Ugh, that's really mean.
There was no need.
There was no
There's
fucking
no
need.
Tim. I bet Tim was his name.
Fuck, I don't know.
Not to bring race into this, but what race was he?
He was white.
He said
I
that like
hate
a
those.
million times, dude.
I don't. Well, yeah.
God, Camden,
I
you're
don't
racist.
remember. Whatever. Okay, whatever.
Go make a depressing Facebook status about it, you savvy bitch.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
I don't... Wait, do you even have Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't use it.
Join the club. I used to have Facebook, and I was just like, nah.
I deactivated it
only got
because I kept
I only
seeing
got
too many stupid
Facebook.
retarded posts.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with stupid.
I only got Facebook because of Bike Race. You know that game?
Oh, that is true.
It was like you have to, and I wasn't just gonna buy these bikes. I was like, I'm gonna win these bikes, and it's like to win the Ghost bike, you need to play 20 different friends from Facebook, and I was like, uh-oh.
See, the reason I fucking deactivated,
So I needed it.
like, the reason I deactivated my Facebook is because I kept seeing too much shit saying, like, hey, I'm 7 years old and I've never went to Disneyland. If this photo gets 1,000 likes, I get to go to Disneyland. I'm like, motherfucker, I never got to go to Disneyland. The only place I got to go was to fucking school and the lake. That is it. I did not. I mean, I was broke as shit.
That's it. You never left the state.
Now, can we also remind
That
you,
you
Alex,
lived
that
in?
you went to your job at...
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna
Don't worry,
choke
I'm
you with
editing
your
all
own
this.
colon, you piece of shit.
Your own colon. Because you and your colon have a fine history.
Oh, yes, they do. A lot
Yes,
of
they
shit
do.
has went through my system in the
Alex,
past 20 years.
I mean, that's what I love about these high school girls. I get older, they stay the same age. Yes, they do.
See, back then that was fine.
I'm trying
But
to
looking
remember
at
that.
today's society's branded as teenagers fucking
Everyone's
disturbs
asleep.
me.
Even guys.
Everyone is either a bitch, a whore, ignorant, or impolite. Now, I'm not
just
saying
went off on
now,
everyone.
before I have people bashing what I'm fucking saying, yes, I know not every single teenager
Dear late
is that
night with
way.
deep sheet bastards.
There are a
How
very
dare
selected
you.
few who actually have common morals and common sense. I'm talking about the majority. And from what I've seen coming from my area and other areas, there is no way, shape, or form that I have any respect for this younger generation.
Oh yeah, because they all got iPods and iPads when they were.
You know what I fucking had
Well-
when I was young? Dirt. That's all I had. I had fucking dirt.
To be
You had
fair
your
though,
backyard and some grass.
we were kind of we were born into a generation of where technology
we're
was
kinda
starting to take off.
I had
We are
fucking
kinda
mud,
spoiled, too.
dirt, sand, a bike, and a dog. That was fucking
In
it.
Minecraft.
No, in real
Yeah,
life.
all you have to do to get that is go on Minecraft now.
Yeah.
That's it. That's an easy task.
No, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a kid, and the very first day, like the day he or she is coming forth from the womb, being brought into the world, the very first meal that child is gonna have is a steak. And that child is
And
gonna
you're
have to
like,
learn
hey.
to cut it, chew it, and swallow it all by themselves. I'm gonna hand them a knife and fork.
What?
And by the
They
time
can't chew. They don't have any teeth.
too fucking bad. And by the time they get to be 10 years old, I'm going to be giving them a nice big block of steel. Now, what they're going to do with that big block of steel is up to them. They can use that block of steel to make tools. They can use that to make weapons.
You're gonna give them a block of steel
or they
every
can
night
they
for
can
dinner.
fucking eat the block of steel. Either way, my kid is going to grow up to be a badass. And by the time that my child is 12 years old, they're going to fucking hate me that I put them through all this shit growing up, and then they're going to come back and fucking kill me.
You know what the best badass
They're
name
gonna
for a
they're
badass
gonna
kid
kill
is?
you.
Is Jack Sawyer. Or sorry, Zach Sawyer.
Zach Sawyer. That's too hard to pronounce because it's like a z and then a s.
Zach
It was
Sawyer.
a Family Guy joke, alright?
Zach Sawyer. It's not that difficult,
Oh, well.
Camden.
Zach Sawyer.
Zach Sawyer. Zach Sawyer. Zach Sawyer.
I got a tongue
Oh
twister
shit, it is
for
a tongue
you.
twister. Fuck it. Hate the name. Change it.
Yeah. I got a tongue twister for you. I think Chris taught me. You know New York, you need New York, you know you need unique New York.
You know New York, you need New York, you know you need unique New York.
Damn, first try. I wasn't expecting that.
Try saying toy boat 10 times fast.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. I'm saying it weird now. Toy boat, toy boat,
Toy boat, toy boat. I failed the
Yeah,
first one.
because then you go like boit.
I'm not because
Toy
I'm not
boat.
fucking 13.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy. Blah, 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 blah.
You know what? While we're doing this, I'm gonna try and look up the most challenging tongue twister of all time.
My ex-wife.
Alright, dude.
Hello! Just so
You're
everyone's
not
clarified that I'm not married, because I know someone's in the fucking comments saying, Crazy Jack's been married! No, that's a fucking joke.
Dear Crazy Jack, you bastard. How dare you rip upon our marriages?
I've never ripped apart a
All right,
marriage.
there's-
Now, I
You gotta
could
get
easily
some
fucking
kind
rip
of-
apart a good cheeseburger. Oh, fuck
Okay,
yeah.
this is hard. The sentence is pad kid poured curd pulled cod. Now
Bad kid pulled cord, pulled.
In the
cock.
end, this is all just going to end up
it-
saying, poor kid pulling cock. That's what it's ultimately going to sound like.
I'm gonna try. It's pad kid poured curd pulled. Fucking Christ, it's hard.
Bad kid poured cord, pulled cord. Wait, what's the last part?
It's pad kid poured curd pulled cod.
Pad kid poured curd, pulled cod.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Pad kid poured curd, pulled cod.
That's
That's
hard
not
to
that
say.
hard.
That's
That's
hard
not
to
that
say for
hard.
me.
Well, that's because you're dumb.
Fucking damn.
Oh, this is one that this is actually one that Chris was telling us about. It's 6 sheets 6 sheep. It's hard to say.
Oh yeah, this
Six
sheep,
sheets 6 sheep sick is that's what it is.
6 sheeps, 6 sheep, no 6 sheaves,
Yeah, it's 6 sheep 6 sheep 6.
sheep, 6 sheep, 6 or 6 sheep.
Oh my god, what are we doing?
Alright, we're done.
6.
I don't care anymore.
No, okay, it's 6 sick.
Holy
sheep,
shit, shut your
six.
whore mouth, Spencer!
You work a
Fucking dumbass.
Ouch. Alright, let's move on from dumb things.
Yep.
Wait, how long is this? Oh my god.
Hey, Fallout 4 though!
38.
Fallout 4 though.
Holy shit.
I've only played a little bit of Fallout 3, and from what I played of it, I was a giant dick in that game. Like, I freaking blew the hell out of Megaton. And that sounded weird. I blew up Megaton.
No, the damage
blew
has
the
already
hell out
been
of
done,
him. He
you
was
cock-juggling
so hot.
thunder cunt.
Like,
Okay,
I'm not kidding.
what I did
but I
though
totally
was
sucked his
I
dick.
nuked the city or whatever you do. Because I watched a video of a guy
Ouch.
doing it, so I was like, I kind of want to do that myself.
What an asshole.
See,
Just bomb
Fallout,
everything.
I played that game like a religion. I just, everything about Fallout.
I've never played Fallout.
You're missing about half your manhood there, bud.
I am.
Yep. Cause,
Weird, I never
but
knew
at the
that.
same time, I'm about to spend $1,000 just to fucking play
Wow.
Fallout 4.
1,000?
$1,000 because number one, I gotta buy an Xbox One.
Why?
Number two, I have to
Oh.
buy the Pip-Boy edition, and the reason that's going to be expensive is because they're all sold out. So I'm going to have to pay $300 to $400 just to get the Pip-Boy edition. So roughly, we're talking about $700 or $800.
Wait, why do you need the Pip-Boy edition?
Huh?
Why do you need the Pip-Boy edition?
Because it comes with a fucking Pip-Boy.
That is
I don't
true.
know what that is.
You don't know. You don't even know.
Do you like RPGs
I
a lot?
said-
Alex?
Yes.
You forgot which one was which?
So Skyrim, you play a lot of Skyrim.
I did play a lot of Skyrim back in the day. But I mostly stuck to my Fallout roots.
Fallout Roots. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
The roots that fall out of the ground.
Did you play New Vegas? That's the
Yep.
one I actually didn't play.
Yep, I've played New Vegas. Now, I love both Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and I love them both in their own special way, but I can't pick a favorite because they're almost categorized in the same likeness, but in different categories. Like, for Fallout 3, the storyline was fucking, well, yeah. You know what? If anything, I would have to pick probably Fallout New Vegas as my... Yeah, okay, I'm kind of contradicting myself here, but with the lore and how much research I had to do with Fallout New Vegas, it has a superior story, in my opinion, but it's a little complex. not just the average person can just pick up on it right away. I had to do some research, and a lot of other people had to as well. Whereas Fallout 3, the storyline was basic, simple, and straightforward. And there was a bunch of just awesome shit in 3, but there was also a lot more customizable options in New Vegas.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Plus, Fallout 3 was a little bit more dark.
I played a little bit of Skyrim. I'm sorry to cut you off there.
Either.
But I played a little bit of Skyrim. I actually had quite a bit of fun playing it. It was a fun game. I really just like how vast the Bethesda games are.
Oh man, Bethesda is
My video
great.
game list that I actually like is really limited. Like, really, really limited. The
Like
only
how
games
limited?
I loved playing were Halo, specifically Reach,
Yeah.
Minecraft, and Far Cry 3.
What
And
about Left 4 Dead? Yeah, I was about to
Left 4
say.
Dead.
I like Left 4 Dead.
What about one of the Call of
Fort-
Duties, like COD 4?
Ugh,
Not
fuck.
really, because I never really played any of them.
World at War is a lot of fun. I really,
I don't
really
have
like
that.
Modern
I
Warfare
never
2
had
and
that
Black
one.
Ops as well.
There's only 4 games I ever really loved playing. Technically 5 if you include both the Left 4 Dead.
Your 5th one will be The Last of Us when you try it out.
Well, okay, I already watched the whole YouTube, so I know the whole story and everything.
But it's so immersive, spending all those hours with Ellie.
Wait, they never made it for the Xbox One, right?
No, it's a PS3, PS4.
See, I think I'm the only
I
person
remember-
in Deep
I
Sheep who
remember
doesn't
Chris
have a
got a
fucking Xbox
PS3.
One.
You
I
are.
barely use it. You're not missing out.
Still.
I've been playing it a lot more recently, actually.
I love how Chris got a PS3 just so he could play The Last
You
of Us.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a prick.
Oh well, no, I'm not.
Well, I see it more of he got the console to play Last of Us and maybe, use it for, I don't know, games like Heavy Rain or Uncharted or something like that. Although he's not going to take his PlayStation 3 to California, so I guess you're right, Camden.
Yeah, he got it just to play The Last of Us. He had planned on playing other stuff, but he never did.
Heavy
Yeah,
Rain's a fun game.
You bought a game, or you bought a console that you can only use for one game.
Totally worth it in my opinion, though.
No,
Yes, it
that's
is.
a waste of money.
To some capacity, you did buy the Xbox One to primarily stick with us.
Yeah, but I plan on getting games in the future. He didn't.
Okay, well, don't talk, all right? You are missing your controller.
Yeah, I'm. Whatever.
No, but for real, I
That's still-
I
I
do
didn't
understand
plan
your
that.
point.
Yeah, biatch. What
Like
up,
right now, I'm on
biatch?
Xbox to find out, like on the home page, to find out like what games I have the most hours in, because I remember that you could view that on Xbox.com, and I know that I had like 180 hours put into Skyrim.
Jeez.
Wow.
But that's just Skyrim.
That's like-
Now for Fallout,
That's like
oh man, it's
180.
scary.
I bet I have like 9 days on Halo Reach, honestly.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I think so.
I bet I have a lot on Halo Reach. Alright, well guys, it is 45 minutes into it, so I think we should start wrapping this up. And by that I do not mean rapping, because I'm sure no one wants to hear us fail.
Well, tune in next time to find out how many hours Alex has on the rest of his games.
Hey!
Now we have something for you to look forward to.
But anyways, guys, thank you all for sticking around for Late Night with Deep Sheep number 5. I had a lot of fun filming it, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
On Deep.
Cheap.
Yes.
You said it like a pedophile.